what's the value behind the book? How did you feel when your book got removed from the Naval Academy Public Library by the Defense Secretary after President Donald Trump's executive order? That was painful because I know a lot went into that.
That's disheartening. I think it's disheartening for several reasons. One, the labor that I put into that book for it to be banned. Hours writing a book. I, again, had vocal cord surgery, recording the audio book for that book, burst blood vessels in my vocal cords, labored writing my book, but then also the state of the world. Like, where are we now in society that we're banning books? But I said, like, you can silence the pages, you can't silence a person. And so that's the nature in which I think we have to move.
What is the book?
The one they banned was Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man.
With a black man. Okay.
Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Boy is banned in some parts of Florida.
Of course.
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
But people can still get it.
That is crazy.
It's already a bestseller.
It's already a bestseller.
Yeah,
That's why. But what's funny is like a lot of those kind of books. I always say, guys, half of my African American, African history books, I got them on my own. They're not teaching you at school. They're not teach you that in school. So get it on your own. Stop being lazy. Order that stuff.
I have one more. I wanted to give you an opportunity to respond to this. A lot of people were mad about your Angel Reese criticism, and just wanted to give you that platform to talk about it. Of course, people came from different angles. Do you regret anything that you said in that situation? You want to remind kind of people the situation is that something you want to relive?
No, I won't comment on that. There's just no point. There's no point. I know Angel's publicity team, and interestingly enough, I hit them up and I said, yo, if Angel was offended by it, I'll talk to her in person and apologize, right? Like, I'm not real big on beef for no reason.
Yeah.
I reached out to them. They were like, oh, Angel's busy right now, da-da-da. I bet. I sent her a video. Hey, because the text is one thing.
No doubt.
Hey,
A
Angel,
video.
Emmanuel Acho, da-da-da-da, send it to her team, pass this along to Angel. And as long as I can sleep at night, bro, and I know my heart and I know my intention, and I make effort to remedy and make peace when possible.
No doubt. That's the way we do. Hold ourselves accountable. Call it a day, man.
Last one for us. We all want to. You've had public relationships. You've probably had private relationships.
Yes, son.
Where do you stand on where you're? I mean, people. We've seen you on The Bachelor. We've
What
seen
were you
on
doing on The Bachelor?
In a different capacity.
I was hosting.
Yeah, he was hosting in a different capacity. But you're still on The Bachelor.
Hanging out with the snow bunny.
Yeah. Which leads us to this next question. What's Emmanuel Acho's dating life? And every Nigerian family is going to say, why don't you get
you a Nigerian?
Why don't you get that? You have one publicly.
I did. Man, after my very, very, very public relationship in maybe 2018, I was like, man, keeping everything private is just best, bro.
Yeah.
Like, man, when you're dating a public figure and you're kind of a public figure, everything is just scrutinized. Everything. Like, we couldn't post nothing without it being on a shade room here and a shade room there. And then when you stop posting, people are reading into it. So now, bro, I just keep everything private. The hard part is all my siblings are married. And you feel me?
They own you.
Mom and pops are looking at me like, so when is your own? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for now, I'm in a good place.
Cool.
They say, and I've heard this, and I truly believe this, is that the best of us must help the rest of us. You found a way to help the rest of us through your conversations. We appreciate that. So many people have learned from it and gotten better from that. And so I think I got to ask you, because you've been so successful in a lot of things. Can you see Emmanuel Acho getting into politics? Could you see Emmanuel Acho maybe getting into movies and acting? What's next? Because it just seems like whatever you do, you seem to turn it around.
Yeah.
Politics, never. I recall even when I was doing Uncomfortable Conversations, the pastor came up to me, he said, never get behind a pulpit. He said, this is your pulpit. In the same manner I view politics. Like, I have a bigger platform. The platform I have, politics is too polluted. People will just hate you as soon as you say you're on one side for no other reason. What's next? I'm working on a song, like a world healing song. I write.
Like heal the world.
Working on the next world anthem.
He gonna be on the piano.
I won't give too many details on camera. Off camera, but it's special.
He's singing a song.
Wow, like
special.
Heal the world.
Yeah, the next world anthem type joint.
We hear this a lot in the NFL and in sports and athletes. Like, the most amount of money you're ever gonna make is right here, right? You flip that. You've made more money outside of football. Like, what is your thought? What have you learned about money? What have you learned about that saying that happens throughout a lot of, and there's some guys who will make way more money in football than they'll ever make, but the majority of guys are probably more like you and I than the ones who are hitting the $500 million contract.
Yeah. I learned the biggest thing, money doesn't change you. Money just makes you more who you are. That's real.
Yep.
Right.
Money don't change you.
Yeah.
Money don't change you at all.
Yeah.
If you were generous, you're just gonna be more generous.
Yep.
If you selfish, you're gonna be more selfish. Like if you're arrogant, you're just gonna be more arrogant. Money didn't change me. Money just exposed more of who I was. I used to like nice watches. I had 2 of them. I got more wealthy. I got 10 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like money don't change people. Money don't change you. That's a lie. Money don't change you. The other thing I realized, bro, is like, for me at least, it's not hard to make money. How do you want to make money? That's
It's not hard to make money.
Not hard to make
How do
money.
you want to make
How
money?
do you
How do you want to make money?
Yeah.
Well,
right?
man.
Like, do you want to make money as an author? Do you want to make money as a writer? Do you want to make money as a public speaker? Do you want to make money on sports TV? Like, making money, once you know how to make money, making money is not hard in my mind. People get so caught up and I want to make, now once you know how to make money, you can make money. How do you want to make money?
Yeah.
How do you want to spend your time? You know, and then is the way you're making money, what's it doing to the world?
Yeah.
And what's it doing to your heart? What's it doing to your spirit?
Yeah.
Like, making money to me, that's not hard. It's how do you want to do it and where do you want to put your time?
Yeah, you become the most interesting Nigerian man on the planet. You know, there's
Well, that's why I sold drugs in Harlem, baby. Hey, the fool, baby, get that money quick. You know what I mean? I feel you, man. Thank you. I was about to stop selling to the black community. Yeah, but shit, I'm all in now.
what's the Dos Equis do? It's the most interesting man in the world.
The most interesting man. This dude.
Because you've made money in multiple ways. You've made money playing football.
Yeah.
Check. You've made money as an author. Check.
Boom.
You've made money as a speaker. Check.
Boom.
You've made money as an analyst, as a sports analyst. Check.
Damn.
Well, what's the next way you're gonna make money?
Yeah.
I know you got another book probably coming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep writing. I'm gonna keep writing. And then like, dude, I don't know, man. I'm a creative. I think the burden I feel like on my life is I've been given a lot of ability to do a lot of things. So I would be wasting my life to not do it. You know what I mean? Like that's how I would suggest it's the burden and a freedom. But it's like, bro, if you skilled, go use the skill.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, how can you not use the, because I didn't choose to, God blessed you, blessed me, blessed you, like, go maximize it. Like, what are you doing? That's why I work so hard. I don't work so hard because I care to be the richest. I don't work so hard because I care to be famous. I work so hard because like, okay, you only have a limited amount of time on this earth. And how can you maximize this limited amount of time? And when I look at my creator, when it's all said and done, I want to hear well done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. I'm doing everything here to hear well done, my good and faithful servant. That's the only reason I'm doing all this nonsense. Because half the time I don't want to do it. I told people all the time, I didn't want to do uncomfortable conversations with a black man.
Really?
No, first and foremost, I paid for it myself. Let's not get it twisted. I did not know I was going to make money doing this. I had 37,000 Instagram followers at the time. Nothing. I did not know I was going to make money doing this. I rented the studio space. I hired the wedding videographer. I had to find the music.
You just wanted to get the conversation out there.
I just wanted to try to help the world. I had no idea I was going to make money. So I'm spending a couple racks there. Then I'm going to Waco to shoot the episode with Chip and Joanna Gaines. Couple racks there. Episode with McConaughey. Couple racks there. I'm spending all the money.
You have a sponsor.
No, I still, to this day, I don't have a sponsor. I just shot an episode last week. Katie Thurston, former Bachelorette, announced she has cancer at 34 years old. That cost me $18,000.
Damn.
Wow.
Just to shoot the episode. I'm not making money off that.
Right.
By the way, like even when I was doing uncomfortable conversations, I wasn't running YouTube ads because the intention wasn't to make money. So if I'm going to run an ad and it's going to make you click off, I'm not going to do it. Everybody hit me up to come on the show, but I didn't want to do people that were promoting movies and books because this show was pure. I turned down all the, hey, I got a movie coming out. Hey, my client has a movie coming out. No, that's why I only did so few episodes. So it was never about money. People just see Acho, oh, make this money, Acho, you don't deserve this. Bro, you don't even know the intention. You don't even know my heart. You don't even know, like, you never would have done this because you wouldn't have spent the money because it was just pure. You know what I'm saying?
I had no, that's another layer that.
But this is why we have a show like this, because we want people to see the different sides of people. That's why we have that. Because we only know you through blurbs, like, oh, he said that, okay, good night. So it's normal for me to go, man, talking all that shit. But then this is why we have this right here. That's why we came up with this. That's why I said, oh, do something with Akbar? I said, hell yeah. Bong, and I live in New York, but I said, oh yeah, we got to do this. And so that's why.
And I don't know that I've even shared that aspect publicly. People don't realize I paid for uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah, they should know that.
When Oprah came along, Oprah paid for the period once it was, for those like 10 episodes in there, Oprah paid for like episode 4 to episode 10. The last 5 episodes, I paid for. When my friends called me after Roe versus Wade was overturned, and my friends had ectopic pregnancy, so they had to have an abortion. One got pregnant at 18. They said, Emmanuel, do something. I paid for it.
Yeah.
Like now I trust God will bless me on the back end. Right. Like, hey, if I'm coming out of pocket, God, I need you to show up. Public speaking deal here, hopefully commercial. But like, bro, I pay for it all. And then I just trust it will take care of itself. But that's why when people are like, you don't deserve da-da-da-da, bro, you wouldn't have done this. When I wrote my book, I didn't sleep the night I had to write the proposal. You know, books take 2-3 years. I wrote my book in 4 months. Number 3 on the bestsellers list.
You did it yourself?
You wouldn't have done it. Yeah, I wrote the whole proposal. Then I didn't literally type it. I didn't have the bandwidth. I just verbalized. You type. Verbalize.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. Because I have thoughts of a book. You guys have a book too? I don't have a book. You guys gotta help me.
All right.
I got you.
Our book, it's called Pimpin'.
Yeah.
I don't know if that title's gonna.
Oh, damn.
I think there's a book already.
None. But I'm really serious. People are like, why aren't you writing a book? I go, I don't really know how to go about it. You know, I don't know, because so many people, you can go to the wrong person, but I'm going to ask you guys.
We got you then.
Yeah, no doubt.
I want to know how to do it.
Yeah. It's a worthy exhaustion. I tell people all the time, like writing a book is exhausting.
I was approached to do another book, and I was like, I'm good. Because I poured so much into it that it beat me up. Maybe now, 4 or 5 years later, I'm like, all right, maybe I'm ready for it. But it took so much out of me. I was like, man, I literally gave everything I had to it. So it's a labor of love. It's not like you make a grip of money off of it. It is, you really is like, what's your intention? And so your intention behind it is where you find the gratification. Like, that's another 154 conversation in the books. We are bridging culture back to its roots.
From Africa to the world, we're telling stories our way.
So make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share your voice in the comments. This is 154.